shaking beef. It's sweet and sour and faster than a takeaway. Most of us love all those gorgeous Asian flavours, and this dish has all of that in abundance. You'll need sirloin steak, fresh ginger, honey, miso paste, and Chinese green pak choi. Sirloin of beef, a little sweet and sour on beautiful, clean pak choi. This dish is so fast and delicious. I just love doing it. First up, go to the butcher and get a lovely 300-gram chunk of sirloin. Pull the fat off, right? We're not going to waste it. And then just remove that sinew. You'll be chewing on that all blooming night. Don't want it, right? But the fat here is full of flavour. So what I want to do is just finely slice it. It's really easy. So you're going to cook the steak in its own fat. The pan's just gone on. It's on a medium-high heat. When you put this in the pan, it will start to render. It's going to go crispy. And that over the top of this dish is one of the things that really makes it. So while that's happening, I want to use some ginger. I love ginger. A nice little 4cm chunk. You can just use your knife and just scrape it. You don't have to peel it, just scrape it. And then what I want to do is thinly slice the ginger like that. And then you can reline the ginger back up again. I like doing lovely little matchsticks. If you don't do it perfectly, don't worry. So in that fat, we're going to fry this beautiful ginger. Just keep jiggling it about. Flash frying the ginger in with the beef fat will make it super crispy in seconds. Everything is working really hard to create best flavour, best texture. So our lovely steak, cut it into like 3cm chunks. And it's all going to cook at exactly the same time. Now, a time-saving seasoning to give your steak a sumo hit of flavour. Red miso paste, you can get it in the supermarkets. It's fermented rice and soya. And when things ferment, they go from one set of flavours to a whole different world. Really deep, delicious, pungent, cool flavours. So we're going to use a bit of that. Just a tablespoon of miso will completely transform the taste and texture of your beef. Just rub, move. You know, you can really get it in there. It's going to flavour this beef. Also, by doing this, you're helping to tenderise it. I am going to have a little wash of the hands. If you look at that pan now, you'll notice that the ginger is golden and crisp, and that's a really good thing. These are going to be sprinkles. We're going to move that to a little plate like that. So what we have here is the most beautiful ginger-flavoured beef fat, which is going to be amazing when we cook this. So throw the beef in, use your tongs, and we're going to get it golden all over. Look at that. So when this miso cooks on to the steak, it just goes dark and golden and gorgeous. We're making it gnarly on the outside, but because we're cooking it hard and fast, you know, on a high heat, it's still going to be blushing and juicy on the inside, okay? So this beef will be ready in a minute or two, which leads me to do the last bit of graft. This fantastic Asian green, pak choi. I'm just going to take my knife, go to the base and cut all the way through it to the end. The shape's fantastic and it catches juices in here. So I'm going to kind of really work with that. So I'm going to put this in a pan of boiling salted water for about 1 minute. Pak choi is a type of Chinese cabbage. It's delicious, nutritious, and it's really quick to cook. So what I'm going to do now is go in with 2 teaspoons of honey. As soon as you do that, it's going to start to glaze. I'm going to use a little red wine vinegar, a little sourness, sweet and sour, right? Those beautiful kind of flavours in your mouth. This kind of cooking is so quick and easy, from pan to plate in under a quarter of an hour. Look at that, hot and steamy and delicious. Pour this, and you want to kind of fill up those little cups. See that? You know, you're putting all that wonderful flavour and miso into the pak choi. This is nutty cooking. It's 5 things working really, really hard. And you can't get it wrong. Crispy bits, sprinkles. That, my friends, is a fantastic, quick and easy meal. Let's go. Should have chopsticks, really, but you know. What I love about this. Oh, so good. Juiciness. Those lovely Asian flavours. Just imagine banging that in the middle of the table, and you can combo it up with, like, you know, a big bowl of steaming rice. You really don't need anything delicious. My glistening ginger shaking beef. A glorious go-to Asian-inspired recipe that's on your plate faster than a takeaway.